We good? Yeah, I'm not sure. Zach, that's a great question, my friend. I have no idea what's for dinner. I don't even know when I'm going to have dinner, but apologize for the issues. Not sure. I know they are doing some work on the building, so let's just blame it on that. Let's see if I can make this. All right, it won't let me add the video to the watch party, but get in that new watch party. Let's have a couple of chats. Let's see if we don't put this shot in the water. So no water here. We're gonna have a nice little eagle putt. Boom. Longest putt ever. Okay, but Throwback Thursday daily contest, Volcano Palms from Golden Tee 2016. Golf ball meets lava. It is not fun, but it does make a fun sound. So there's that consolation prize. Michelob Money Shot Thursday. Oh, almost in. $2,125 in the prize pool. Over $520 top prize. So get out there. You have until 1 a.m. to get in your daily contest games on Volcano Palms, but also get in your money shot games. And let's see if we can actually put together a good game. This is only game 2. This is my second time seeing the setup. So anytime, I would say 99% of the time that you guys join me in the Golden Tee Lounge for a Freaky Friday or any kind of daily contest live stream, it is always the first time that I see it. So it's not like I've been practicing the setup all day. I think it's more fun to just have, you know, I don't mind if I play terrible Golden Tee. It happens. Things happen, but I enjoy it much more, and I think you guys do as well from all the comments and you know, appreciation that you guys give us. So shout out again to you guys for joining us and following and watching and enjoying these tips and getting out there and playing. But also, it's nice to see, you know, everyday players screw up. Even the top players screw up. But I think there's something nice about when I make a mistake. A lot of you guys feel like, hey, Kevin's a good player. These are your words, not mine, by the way. I consider myself a good player on a good day, but you guys think I'm a good player. I screw up every once in a while. I've done it a couple times in these first couple of games, but I think there's just something nice about that. I don't know where I was going with that, but the sentiment was there. All right, hole 12, drivable par 4. Oh, look at that fringe love. Look at that fringe love.
Golfer 1 is putting. Wow. An eagle.
Golden Tee achievements, everybody. Shout out to winning more stuff.
Golfer 1 ready to hit.
Always so tricky on hole 13. You know, it's a shorter par 5, but it's always so tricky with the way those trees are spaced out and the fairways to actually get it so you're looking straight at the hole and not cutting around stuff like I am here. But no big deal. That's why the super spinny clubs really help out. And yes, Chris, you have figured out my secret. I absolutely mess up just to make you guys feel better. You're welcome. I'm, you know, I didn't want to admit it, but I'm glad you figured it out, my friend. If you guys don't already do so, well, I'm sure on Facebook you guys do, but if not, make sure you're following us, that you're subscribed to us on YouTube and Twitch and Mixer. It was bad chip. Bad chip.
This ball will need wings to get out of here.
Bad chip followed by an okay chip for par. I can't be mad at chipping for par out of the sand.
Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1.
course is definitely a scoreable course. A couple of tricky holes, but nothing that we can't figure out after a few rounds. Say, I would have appreciated the eagle hole out there, but that's okay. Yes, Todd, I feel like we've all been kicked out of worse places. All right, here it is. Here's my disclaimer. There's a chance this game just reboots, but we're going to go for it. High T, 10.5 degree driver. The problem with that is, even though I pulled it ever so slightly a hair to the right, and it gave me enough curve that that 16-mile-an-hour wind just kind of ate it. Still not a bad setup here for double eagle. This is definitely a lot easier to hole out than to try and hole out over a volcano. Which, if you happen to mess up that tee shot and go in the volcano, it's very well worth it. I'm not saying do it, just saying don't feel bad if that happens. Let's see. We're doing better than the first game. Let's see if we can make some magic happen here on hole 17. This is a good setup. I gotta be careful. And I'm not feeling that. Unless this drops right in the hole. Oh, then I would have been feeling it for sure. I always forget, you know, that super spin clubs, they really are, with grabber golf balls, they just catch. I mean, I had bite on that, and it backspun almost as if I was using backspin. No, Chris, I'm using grabbers. Streaks are an option for this course and might actually help make that par 5, hole 16 scoreable, and actually get on there in one. But you also have to balance, is a potential double eagle putt or a long double eagle putt on hole 16 worth adjusting the rest of your game. And I know a lot of the top guys, because they're top guys, of course. Top guys can do pretty well at adjusting that, but if you're always used to grabber golf balls that have that extra spin on them, not necessarily something that you want to change up. We're getting there, though. We started at 19, now we're on our way to 23.
Time to check in.
All right, game 3, Throwback Thursday daily contest on Volcano Palms. Thank you for joining us on Facebook, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer. Yes, top guys do top guy things. All right, we need to start this game off with a hole out. If we start it with a hole out, I think things are going to go very well. I might have pushed that too soft. Oh, not too soft, just All right, great shot points are great shot points. We are happy for those, I promise you that. But man, all right, so starting off hole 1 with some great shot points, never a bad thing. Let's see if we can actually get on the green for hole 2. Oh, look at that. Shout out to our programming team for not having invisible leaves there.
That made it to the dance floor. Golfer 1.
Mike Corbin, will there be a fridge in the new GT Lounge? It will be stocked with Ultra. You know, that's actually a hell of a question, my friend. I am going to I should message Adam Kramer right now and tell him that we need to make this a thing. But the lounge will definitely feel very loungy. There's you know, I mentioned earlier we had a couple hours worth of meetings, but very well worth it and fun, and lots of crazy different stuff that we can do with this lounge. But it's going to be badass. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be... I'm almost worried that it's going to be too awesome that you guys are not going to want to watch Golden Tee. You're just going to want to see the lounge because that's how good it's going to be. Stocked with White Claw. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do, is we're going to stock it with White Claw. That's hilarious. You know, actually, now that I remember... Oh, that was a terrible chip. There was actually a guy I got to get back to from Red Bull. There's so many people that we were talking to and just talking about all things under the sun and a lot of fun. Yes, there we go. We're actually going to put a claw machine in the Golden Tee Lounge with White Claws. Absolutely. That is... We're going to have a White Claw drinking contest at the World Championship. We're just going all the way. We're going to just ride this joke the entirety of the year. Oh. Paul Luna will win. All right, watch this hole in one. Ah, man, I felt good about that, which is why I said it. But, you know, if you've ever called a shot, which I think I've probably called a shot about 25,000 times over the 20-plus years of me playing this game, I think I maybe have hit 20 of them, and that might even be a high number. You guys crack me up. But hey, as we're talking about sponsorships and, you know, the Michelob partnership and all kinds of fun stuff we're doing, if we, you guys have any contacts out there that want to do something with Golden Tee, feel free to pass them along to myself and Adam Kramer. We always love talking to new people and about partnerships. We have a vote for Clint Grover to win the World Championship in Golden Tee 2020. Not out of the realm of possibilities. Also not out of the realm of possibilities is me actually hitting a really good shot on this hole while also being aggressive. He says as he hits a terrible shot. Oh, look at that. A terrible shot that by the grace of the Golden Tee gods stayed on the green, and we got some great shot points. We're going to watch that one again because let's just show how close this was to going off the edge. I mean, I don't know if you could really get any closer than where I hit. Otherwise, we are getting wet, and we would not be putting in for double eagle. But I can't say I'm disappointed. I'm very happy that that was the case. Especially after I called myself out about not hitting a terrible shot, and then I proceeded to hit a terrible shot. It just wasn't good business.
She made it on. Golfer one. Golfer one at the tee.
Be on the lookout tomorrow for our shots of the week, our top 5 shots of the week video coming out tomorrow as well. If you guys have any great shots, any hole-in-ones, anything that you hit in the game over the last couple of weeks, be sure to send them to us, whether you send us an email, whether you send myself or Adam Kramer a personal message. Everyone loves to thank you for the shout out to the gopher who just grabbed that shot. Send us a message on Golden Tee social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, whatever we are at Golden Tee. Send them through the Caddy app and email, send them through the Golden Tee website. Whatever you got to do to get those great shots over to us. It is kind of hard to watch Golden Tee great shots because you can make it a full-time job because you guys submit thousands and thousands, and I literally mean thousands of shots. So we cannot see all those shots. So sometimes the best gems are brought to us by you guys, and we don't catch them in our tool. So be sure there's plenty of options, plenty of ways to you get. I should have talked. It was like the timing was perfect for Steve Sobel to join. Steve Sobel, shout out to him. One of the proprietors of the Power Events Golden Tee Tour. Speaking of which, we are a little over a month away from the Not in Vegas tournament, the very final one after, I believe, 17 years. Go to Golden Tee Fan Facebook group. You can go to pegttour.com or the lastniv.com to get details on that. Hefe Alums takes amazing care of the players as a host, as a friend, as a family member. So it is going to be a bittersweet moment as we have the very last NIV as one of the last major events at the Baja Bean in Richmond, Virginia before they unfortunately closed. So we will have some information on how you guys can get involved with that. Steve Sobel and a lot of other great community members have already, talked about how big this event's going to be and everything that we want to do at this event. So if you've never been to a tournament before, this is absolutely a perfect time to start. Actually, I want to say 2.5 years ago, my very first NIV as a IT staff member, I remember I could tell you a handful of people off the top of my head that I met, and actually they told me I had so much fun, and this was on like Friday, so they'd been there for maybe a day and a half. They said, I've had so much fun. You guys have all taken care of us. We've had so much fun. I've learned so much. I've learned so many shots. that they said, I'm going to be at the next tournament. And I'll tell you what, I want to say 4 out of 5 of those people were able to make it to then Player of the Year tournament in Houston, which is now in Austin. Am I ever going to figure out the tee shot to not overhit this? I'm just randomly throwing that out there because, hey, I made a chip though. But anyways, a lot of fun and exciting and sentimental things going on with the NIV, but make sure that if you're ever going to attend a Golden Tee tournament event, I know a lot of old school players are coming out of the woodwork, and hopefully we are going to suck them back in with all the amazing stuff we are doing with our live events and with what Power Events does and Club Lucky and all the operators and conglomerates that do so much for the brand and game that we love. But PEGTtour.com, lastniv.com, and then of course GoldenTee.com will get information and dates out there for you as well. So a lot of good stuff going on. Oh, by the way, Steve Sobel, we'll see if you get a shot of the week. Not sure yet, my friend. All right, I'm going to throw out the disclaimer again. I got to hit the shot pretty hard. So, yes, Steve Sobel brought up a really good point. The blue button guy, so if you played Golden Tee Live when it first came out, or up until I think 2011 or 12, Steve Sobey, 3-time national Golden Tee champion. He was the champion before we had a world championship. He is coming out of retirement for this event. So if that goes to show that, I mean, that really goes to show you how big of a deal this last NIV, the Not in Vegas tournament, is. So we're going to be there. We're doing a lot of media coverage, a lot of fun stuff going on. We're going to have giveaways, all kinds of crazy stuff. So make sure that you are signed up for this, and also make sure you watch me hit this shot on the green. I missed that one. So Mr. Coolman, you're going to get your lava shot. So congratulations. But hey, look at that. I get a good bounce, or excuse me, a good drop spot, and then I put it in the water. Yeah, I just that wasn't even a 122 as some of my friends will bring it up. It was actually just I just mishit the thing, kind of just like I mishit the last couple of chips. Matt, I don't know if I would really give up much to be half as good at real golf as I am in Golden Tee. I kind of like the fact that I suck at real golf because then I can impress people with my Golden Tee skills. We're going to try a different approach here. We're not going to put any spin on it. We're not going to club up to the 8-iron. We are just going to hit a raw 9-iron with no spin right at the hole. We're going to let the green slope take it away.
How about that shot, Peter?
Close. Got the great shot points. All right. Hole 18, not a bad setup. I know this might look scary if you don't play much or you're not used to cutting an 8-wood into the lava, I looked at a comment and I saw the volcano in the background. But if you're not used to hitting an 8-wood, we're going to pull this out to the C, hit it out to the 3. We're not going to crush it. We kind of just want to gently throw it out there. I actually threw it out there too much because this is now going to go in the water too. But we'll just call this the lava water round.
Missed the fairway, but it's still good. It's coming back.
It's okay. This is game 3. This is game 3.
Rough. No need to putt.
There you have it, folks.
Matt, I have no idea what you're talking about, my friend. I have no idea what you're talking about. So, anyways, all right, we're gonna play game 4. Volcano Palms Throwback Thursday daily contest.
Another perfect day for golf.
Brandon, when will we get rid of Jim Nance? Whenever somebody pays us a lot of money to do so.
I'm ready.
Plain and simple.
Expect to be amazed by today's
But no, we love the relationship we have with Jim Nance and Peter Jacobson. Of course, Jim has been around as part of the Golden Tee team since about 2004 when Live first came out. But also, Peter Jacobson has been there since Golden Tee 3D Golf in '95. So, you know, we love those guys. They love us. This shot is going in the hole. Nope.
Golfer one.
Yes, David sounds like a great idea. Faraday, he would be an amazing addition. You never know. Crazier things have happened in the world of Golden Tee. Crazier things will happen in the world of Golden Tee. You never know what might happen in the world of Golden Tee. So there is your very, very weird short tease to what? I don't know.
Golfer one. Golfer one on tee.
All right, let's see if we can actually hit this shot hard enough. Well, we hit the shot hard enough, just did not hit it straight.
That checked up.
Golfer one. This. Birdie. Golfer one at the tee.
Little low tee action that actually did not do what I wanted, but that's okay.
Golfer one.
Paul, there's way too much stuff going on, my friend, with us being in the middle of packing up for a move and all that. Not going to happen right now, but soon, my friend, we will make it happen soon.
This one will draw closer.
Golfer one. Golfer one at the tee.
Worried about hitting that shot too hard like I've done the last couple of games, and then I actually hit it too short.
What a shot.
That's incredible.
Also, the music from Volcano Poems, I just love. I feel like this has a better chance of going in. Nope, too hard. Not going in for sure. See how I called that? I said, nope, it's not going in.
Golfer one.
But it is a very nice par 3 that a lot of people out there are most likely hitting aces on.
Is ready to tee off.
All right, we're going to come in on the layup spot on hole 7 from a different angle. Hopefully I didn't hit that too hard. Perfect.
Nice lie on the short grass.
Golfer one.
A little bit of a longer putt, but hey, I remembered how to putt from more than 40 foot away. Andrew, hopefully your bosses don't see that, but we love the fact that you are watching Golden Tee while at work. I love the fact that I'm playing Golden Tee while I'm at work because, I mean, it's a pretty sweet gig to have. Let's see if I can hit the green on this one. Oh, this is actually pretty tasty. Look at that. Oh, just kidding. I hit fringe and then went into the water. Larry, thank you for the t-shirt shout out.
Boy, not a good lie.
I think I actually debuted. I think I debuted this shirt at Worlds last year, and Adam had no idea because Adam plays his baby gap, obviously. So of course I've got to, give him a couple digs here and there, and he just busted out laughing because, I mean, it wasn't much work. It was fun, and we actually might be putting out a blank template out there on our Golden Tee shop at goldentee.com/shop. We'll work with our Spreadshirt partners to make that happen because I think there's a lot of fun you guys could do with that, and we'll have some fun with it with you. Jay, thank you. I am actually also very impressed with how well I handle it because, again, I am a normal player. I am a top, I would call myself, without trying to sound big-headed, I would call myself easily a top 100 Golden Tee player. You could take me to any tournament, any bar, any location, and I feel like I would be in the top 100. If I was actually playing Golden Tee a bit more than a few times a week, I could pretty well be top 50, if not top 25, I think. Just depends on how much time you have to dedicate to it. And, it might seem like I just play Golden Tee a few times a week and do nothing else, but I actually do a lot. I try to do a lot, at least. But, you know, it happens. You have bad shots. I wish that I could be as calm as I am now, like 5-10 years ago when I was playing a lot more Golden Tee, because I would be much better off now because of it. I was always guilty of just getting so upset at myself, and then of course you get upset at yourself, and then you blow the next shot, and then you miss a putt, and then whoo, it goes after that. So the one piece of advice I could give you is, hey, if you are, you know, you get a temper when you hit a bad shot, just let it be. Take a few steps away from the game and just kind of some deep breaths. My watch tells me to deep breathe, and apparently that helps every once in a while.
Call for one with a Call for one, ready to hit.
All right, hole 13. That par 5, only 492 yards. But the artists back in the day did a really good job in the way they set up this hole, the layout of this hole. So it makes it pretty hard to get a straightforward look. Although we hit it out a little bit farther to the left than before, which actually sets us up a lot better. We can use an 8-iron with super spin, and probably should have put bite on that, but putting in for eagle. And again, as I always say, can't say I'm mad at that. Alright, I know what I'm going to do, because this is most likely our last stream, or our last game here, is I'm not going to overshoot the green on hole 14. I've low-teed it. There we go. Much better shot. I low-teed it because I was so sick of hitting a shot too far. Josh, you must have missed it earlier. Golden Tee Mobile is still coming out. Golden Tee Golf for Android Apple devices is still coming out. We're working out the kinks. Technically, summer goes until like September 20-something, around ship date. So, you know, don't come at me, bro, as the cool kids say. But we're working on it. They actually just did a facelift of a lot of the menus. They look even better than they did before. Actually, pretty damn amazing. So, you know, our artists on the mobile side are working very hard. And let's see if this shot... Oh, that would have been nice. Also, Jay, hoping... Oh, yeah. So, every... well, Jay, if you're near St. Louis, you are in a pretty good spot. Power Events is based out of St. Peters, Missouri. So they have the Power Cave, which has a lot of top players and a lot of machines that anybody can go to and just hang out and learn. Evan Gossett, Joe Massara, Sean Gervais, all those guys. Jeff Harlow, former world champion. You know, you can learn a lot from them. Every April we have the St. Louis Open, so there's a lot of opportunity in that area. If you are not a part of it already, I suggest you go find the Golden Tee Fan Facebook group. It was homegrown by Eric Nelson, so shout out him. He's also running the Golden Tee Fan website, where you can get a lot of tips and tricks as well. But there's about 4,000 or so players in that group. So if you just post on there, a lot of guys join the group and say, hey, I'm from so-and-so. Where can I go to play? Let's meet up and play a few rounds. And then, and of course, the St. Louis tournament every April. All right. Last game before we get out of here for the day, or at least I get out of the lounge. This is going on the green. Yeah, there we go. Ah, that wind is just a killer. So not on the green, but we're chipping in for double eagle, which is good and also bad, because it means I have a chance to screw it up. Actually a good chip, so I'm going to pat myself on the back, which I don't normally do, because we almost made the double eagle chip. So it's definitely there. Maybe an option for you golfers that have used the street golf balls. You can switch it up, get a little bit more distance. You just have to play your clubs right. Let's see if we can go naked 9-iron. No spin 9-iron. Let's see if we can get an ace here. That would be amazing. Ah, just right around the cup. But I will take the great shot points. John Kramer, Andy Kuhlman, Adam Fitzgerald, John Remmel, Steve Beatty, thank you for joining on Facebook. Of course, if you guys are watching us on YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer, thank you for joining us there as well. We are closing out today's Throwback Thursday daily contest on Volcano Palms from Golden Tee 2016. We are not going to hit our shot in the water this time. Just kidding. We're actually going to catch a leaf and go straight in the water. No big deal. It's all right. It happens. It happens, and I was so nervous about chipping it in the water that I screwed up my chip. And so we're parring. But not the best stream ever, not the worst. A couple of good shots you guys can go out there and use. Left a couple strokes on the table. It is a 20, I want to say it's 28 par setup. I might be wrong. I'm sure somebody will point it out if I'm wrong. But you know what? Let's play one more game of Money Shot, just in case you guys are just joining us or...
Hello, everybody. It's been 30 years.
I have no idea what's going on, but somebody's very excited in the office. But we're going to play one more game of Money Shot, sponsored by Michelob Ultra. It is on, look at that, $531 top prize.
It's a beautiful day here at the Great Wall.
All right. Well, Great Wall, very fun hole. You have multiple greens and also multiple tee boxes that you can use. You see 3 of them right there. This is actually a very fun hole. If you're not having luck at the daily contest, you could always take a break and play a 6-hole game, or excuse me, a 3-shot game of Money Shot. Try to get that closest shot. The closest shot after at 1 a.m. Friday morning, so 7 hours and 53 minutes, will win $531.25. But we're also paying out 300 spots deep, like we always do in daily contest and Money Shot. So even if you're not the closest, you can still get a chunk of that prize pool. These are actually pretty good shots. I'm kind of proud of myself. But from the Golden Tee Lounge, thank you for joining me. I'm Kevin Lindsay. We will see you in a little bit here for our 9-hole preview of our 4th Freaky Friday course in casual coming in Golden Tee 2020. You've got 7 hours and 50 minutes left to go play Volcano Palms Throwback Thursday daily contest, and of course play our Money Shot daily, or our daily Money Shot contest sponsored by Michelob Ultra. So we'll see you later tonight, and then we'll see you back here tomorrow for our reverse round best of Freaky Friday daily contest.
Golfer 1 on tee. Get the snorkel.
Hit him good.
Look at this.
Did you see that? Just shy of the green.
It's a beautiful day for Golden Tee Golf.